Adam Dematic is the field judge. Line drive kick, and we are underway, and that is going to be taken in the end zone. A jumping catch for Colton Klassen, and Klassen a little bit of trouble holding on to the ball, so he is just going to wisely take a knee, concede a point to the Dinos, so that Evan Kopachinski sets up wide right for Saskatchewan. A little bit of pressure. Stepping up into it as Siemens heads to his relief man up to the 42-yard line. Steps back, looks over the middle, fires, and that one is knocked down. He's averaging about 45 yards a kick. Gets away a bit of a wobbler, and this one is going to bounce at the 40-yard line. Fielded at the 35. Flag comes in, and it looks like this is going to be no yards. Couple of Sinagra, second year with the program. Beat out Josiah Joseph in training camp in an open competition. Takes the snap, drop back, all kinds of time. Looks over the middle, and that is complete. And Joseph under center goes to the left side of the line. Didn't get much, didn't need much. That's going to be a first down. A lot of pressure on him to lead the running attack today as Bobby Stewart, running back, is out. Handoff is to Antry. He tries the left side of the line. And Regina, they're waiting for him. He maybe got 1 yard on that. Sinagra signaling the motion. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion on the right-hand side. Sinagra looking to his right, pumps a couple of times, throws over the middle. And DeFonte kicks this one to the near side of the field. That bounces. Hillis is going to let it bounce inside the end zone and quickly takes a knee side of the field. And a fake handoff, and Siemens got rocked as he just got rid of the ball. For the Dinos, have them up 2-0. Siemens straight drop back. Launch over to the right-hand side, and this one is almost picked off. Saskatchewan motioning some players out to the right. And that is where Stenger kicks the ball. Beautiful kick. Leonard trying to run this one down, but it is going to bounce. Rolling around at about the 25-yard line. Flag comes in. That's going to be another one of those no yards calls. But Sinagra in the backfield. Handoff to Antwi. Tries the right side this time. Has some room. Kicks it outside. Up to the 45. He's going to go out of bounds. No, stays in bounds. Flag comes in as he is knocked out of bounds over by the Dinos bench. And the ball set up on the Dinos 47-yard line. Sinagra with the empty backfield under pressure. Throws, has a man open, complete down at the 30-yard line. And Justin Dacia got to get onto the Husky side of the field. 1st and 10 from the 30. Again, empty backfield. And just a quick hitter. Yard line, so it's going to be 2nd down and 5. Antwi stays into block. Looking to the left, has a man complete. 15 down to the 10, knocked out of bounds. Antwi is the single setback. Klukas coming into the inside. He's over the middle. Man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Dinos. Being tested this game with guys like Dallas both. Richardson, Danny out to the... And DeFonte is going to find the end zone again. This one is about 5 yards deep. They are going to bring it out and tackle down at the 10-yard line. Running back Colt. This time the ball is marked at the 15. Hillis in motion, circles back to the left-hand side of the line. A little bit of a delayed draw. Fools no one. And the Dinos swallow up Colton Klassen with a 3-man front on 2nd down and 11. Passing situation for Kyle Siemens. Steps back, looks left, has a man open, and that is going to be close to a 1st down. Pushing from left to right. Draw again to the inside, and met right at the line of scrimmage. So the empty backfield for Siemens as he looks right, has a man wide open in the flat. Up to the 40-yard line, and that's Colton Klassen out of the backfield. Siemens with Klassen in the backfield. Inside handoff once again, and Klassen able to bounce it outside this time. And about 6. Huskies on their own 48-yard line. Empty backfield for Siemens once again. All kinds of time now under pressure. Breaks away from one man and just throws it away. Play clock is at 5 as the snap comes back. And again, he's going to the wide side of the field, and again, a booming kick. Leonard settles under this one at the 19-yard line, trying to cross the field, looking to turn the corner at the 20, has some room, and he is going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Agra Takes the handoff. Oh, great penetration there by Saskatchewan. But Antwi able to turn it back inside. And straight drop back. Good pocket. Throws it over the middle, and that one is almost intercepted. Again, Antwi in the backfield. Looks like he's setting up the block. Sinagra's going to step up and run, and he's got room to the Saskatchewan 35. Slides down at the 33. Receivers in motion. Antwi releases out of the backfield. Pressure again, and Sinagra is going to run. Heads to the right side. Looks for the first down marker and steps out at the 22-yard line. And receivers right to the short side. And a little delayed draw to Antwi, and Antwi goes nowhere as he just goes under a sea of green. And he's going to... Antwi sets up in the eye. And as the pocket collapses, complete over at the sideline. And out of bounds at the 5. It's going to... Sinagra in the gun. Hand off to Antwi. He's going to try the right-hand side of the line. And again, that one is sniffed out. Tristan. Empty backfield. Looking into the end zone and over the head of Michael Klukas. Looking more like an extra point than a field goal. DeFonte makes no mistake, so he runs the score to 12-0 for the Dinos. Bison's looking for the upset there. Pass over the middle, in and out of the hands of Joel Piock. They're still getting the feel of that. Second down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Klassen releases out of the backfield, and that one is off the hand of Sam Booker. Left. We'll see if they go that way again. Dean Leonard waiting for this one back inside his 30. And if a wobble, this one is going to pick up this right after coming, but misses.
Dinos have been...
Sinagra in the back. Looks right, has a man wide open at midfield. Hunter Carl looking for some run. He gets thrown out, go out of bounds. Taking the play clock down to 5. Bobbles the snap, and DeFonte has to hustle to get this one off. That's fielded back at the 15-yard line. And breaking a couple of tackles is Chad Braun. And Braun able to fight his way up to close to the 30-yard line. As we get underway, 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line for Saskatchewan as they try to get some offensive rhythm going. Handoff to Klassen inside. He tries the left-hand side of the line, forced back inside, but he's got some room. He is still on his feet as he runs into a wall of Dinos. Kyle Siemens, play action, has a man open downfield. Mitch Hillis able to box out that Calgary defender. Nichols drafted by the BC Lions. Siemens drops back under pressure, avoids the first wave of the rush, launches the ball downfield. 3 receivers on the short side of the field. That's where Siemens is looking as he releases under pressure, finds Hillis open in the flat down to the 25-yard line, should have another first down. Handoff to Klassen. He's going to try the left side of the line. He's got the corner. He's got the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Colton Klassen, that offensive line of the Huskies, did a great job of sealing off the Dinos on the corner, and that was a walk-in for Colton Klassen. A little bit more. Drives it down to the far side of the field. Klukas settling onto this one at the 5-yard line, heading for the middle of the field. Looking at that was for a touchdown. Inside handoff to Antwi. They give him 4, 2nd down and 6. At his own 5-yard line as he waits for the snap this time. Gets it high in the air. Taken at the 50-yard line. And Micah Tights comes in for the tackle of line. Siemens with the empty backfield once again. Straight drop. Steps up. Flag comes in. This one's complete down to the 40-yard. And a little play action and a tip ball. That was intended for you. 2nd down and 20 from the midfield stripe. Dinos trying to bring the pressure. It's over the middle, and it is complete. And Kyle Siemens, and the ball came out. They're calling him down by contact. The drive that started on the Dino side of center is now back at the Saskatchewan 45-yard line. All kinds of time. Launching this one deep, and that one was intended for...
Throw your receiver.
Dean Leonard waiting for this punt back at his 20-yard line. And he is going to have to fade all the way back, and this one over his head bounces into the end zone. Sinagra back to pass, looks over to the wide side. That is complete. Dinos with the double tight end set. Sinagra looking right, has a man, and that one is just knocked away at DeFonte with an average of over 50 yards in the first quarter. Of course, he had that long single. Line drive this time. Braun's going to let it bounce. Bounces right to him at the 27-yard line. Straight up the field and straight. And Siemens, play action, looks over the middle. That one is complete. Hillis and Baker off to the left. Now Mitch Hillis in motion coming around to the right-hand side of the line. Clausen sets up the block. Siemens looking into the flat. That is complete. They bring in some big bodies in the power I. Joel Pioch is in motion. Hand off to Clausen straight into the line, and he is strung out. And they have marched right in here in the second. Short yardage unit sets up. And pass it inside. He gets rocked right at the line of scrimmage again. And I don't think he got there, Drew. Lucas sets up wide right. Joshua Antwi is the sole setback. Antwi stays into block. Wide open inside the 30-yard line. That's Hunter Carl. He's in motion to the left. That's where Sinagra's looking. Has a man complete. Turns back inside. Down in 3 on the 23-yard line. Receivers collapse on the right-hand side. Hand off to Antwi straight through the line and straight down to the 16-yard line. It'll far. But now Antwi starting to find his legs a little bit. Hand off, right side again. Antwi dances around one defender, cuts back inside. He's down to the 10-yard line. The ball looked like it might have come out. And I think they're calling it Husky football. And in Canada West, actually check that. They are giving the ball back to the Dinos. They called him down by contact, under pressure, and down goes Sinagra back at the 20-yard line. And DeFonte was good from 12 in the first quarter. And just as good for the 25 in the second quarter. So first and 10 from the 35-yard line. Siemens rolling to his right, under pressure, steps up, avoids the sack, launching down the field, looking for Joel Pioch. And that one almost intercepted. Second down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Hillis in motion. Siemens looking to his right, under pressure this time, and there's no stepping around it this time. A few more steps back the way Stenger's been letting it go. Low snap, gets it away with a little bit of pressure from the Dinos, and this one is going to be a short one, and it is going to bounce out of bounds, and they're going to mark that one at the 19-yard line. Going to look down to the line, and obviously no Jordan Filippelli, as he wasn't able to put any weight on that left ankle coming off the field. Hand off to Antwi inside. Antwi spins up to the 20. Sinagra stepping up into the rush. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and not much more before. Snap comes with 2:07 on the clock. Big booming kick over to the wide side of the field. Braun takes it on the run at the 50, cuts back inside. A flag comes in as we wait for the referee to start the clock. High snap, handoff. Clausen trying the right-hand side of the line, strings it. Saskatchewan looking to put some points on the board before we hit the half. Siemens under pressure, launches it over the middle, has a man wide open. And that one was almost intercepted by Nick Stats. So no dice for the Huskies as they still trail by 7, 15-8. Stenger gets away another high kick. Dean Leonard settles under it inside the 20-yard line. Nowhere to go as he just pushes ahead to the 20. Setting up, he's got Molnar in the backfield. Alessandro Molnar giving Joshua Antwi a breather. Pass over the middle, that is complete. Down. Buck 05 to go on the clock. Hand off to Molnar inside. He tries the left side of the line. Four receivers to the right-hand side, but looking back left, you've got Michael Klukas in that isolation play. A little bit of a search pattern right side, and he's got room to the 50, 45, taking it out to the 35-yard line and strung out of bounds. Running out the clock, thinking about putting more points on the board, make this a two-score game before halftime. Sinagra back in, looks over the middle, has a man wide open, Rock that holds onto the ball at the 5-yard line. Right into traffic. He just got blasted by Brooks Falloon. Now a pass complete and down to about the 2-yard line. And Josiah Joseph, as the clock hits 0, this is going to be the last play. Receivers in motion to the left-hand side of the line. He looks right, fires, and it's touchdown Dinos. As Michael Klukas hauls it in. That same kind of misdirection play.
Saskatchewan did what they could, but it's hard to man up on everybody with all that confusion in the middle.
And they will get the ball. See if they can go back-to-back. Stenger drives this one deep. Klukas takes it at the 5-yard line, straight up the hash marks at the 20. Breaks through the first wave of the tacklers, not the second though. He's going to be stopped at. Antwi taking the load back there for most of the first half with Bobby Stewart out. Play action, rolls right. Sinagra has a man wide open. Midfield over to the Regina side of the field. And Antwi straight into the line. He manages to bull ahead. Sinagra calling for motion, empty backfield. He looks right, and that one is incomplete. Dinos are going to have to be aware on this one, get down the field and cover. DeFonte drives it straight ahead, and that one is missed. Kyle Siemens, quick hitter to the outside to Mitch Hillis. Hillis makes one man miss. It takes a big-time hit. Back stay into block. Siemens with time over the middle, has a man complete up at the 40-yard line. The 10, just about 3 minutes in to the second half. 22-8. Dinos lead. Pressure from the left-hand side of the line. Quick unload to Hillis, and Hillis is able to haul it in all the way down to the Dino 40. He's on the move inside the Dinos 40, 1st and 10. Play action. And Siemens into traffic. This one's no good. Chad Braun in motion on the left-hand side of the line. Siemens over the middle, gets Clausen out of the backfield. This is going to be his first field goal attempt today. And it's not going to be an easy one. 42-yarder from the left hash mark. Hillis puts it down. Stenger puts it up, has the distance, and it is through. The perfect season continuing. Dinos 1st and 10 from the 35. Sinagra over the middle, and this one is picked off. Saskatchewan hustling it back down the field inside the 20 before the tackle is made. Saskatchewan just outside the 15-yard line. Hand off to Clausen on the right-hand side of the line, and a flag comes in as Clausen moves the pile down close to the 10-yard line. Siemens with time, now under pressure, ducks underneath the tackle, throws down by the 5-yard line, a one-hopper to Hillis. For a second down and 20 play. Clausen in the backfield, sets up the block. Siemens with time, fires it down towards the end zone, and this one is knocked away. Adam Lorenz. Bit of a low snap, Hillis picks it up. Stenger drives it through. Play action, rolls right, looks right, has a man wide open. I think that's Klukas, and Klukas straight ahead this time is Josiah Joseph, and he'll have the first down. To give the Dinos a first down and 10 on the run 47-yard line. Sinagra back under pressure, rolls out to his left, looking for a man downfield. Now coming back right, he's in trouble and runs right into the outstretched arms of Tristan Kronkowitz. Short completion out of the backfield to Antwi, tries to turn the corner. Gets to the 40. DeFonte, again, great height. This one hanging up there. At the 24-yard line, it's Braun. He takes it over to the sidelines. And Lots of motion here. Braun and Baker over to the left-hand side of the line. Siemens under pressure. He gets rocked by Corey Robinson. The ball's out. Klassen was able to pick it up. Down to 5:43 to go here in the third quarter. Siemens back, pressure, batted pass, and that is going to be picked off. Boston Rowe at the 25 to the 10, the 5, touchdown Dinos. As that ball just got batted up in the air, Boston Rowe, playing center field, is settled right under it. We'll have to see if we can find out which Dino got their hand on the ball. Great pass rush there. Okay, on the replay, Siemens back, and it looked like Corey Robinson again. Looked like he was coming up the middle on a bit of a stunt. And Robinson just got that big mitt up in the air. A little foul tip to Boston Rowe, and Rowe takes it to the end zone. And DeFonte drives this one. It's going to be taken by Lacombo in the end zone, about 5 yards deep. Takes a step, thinks better of it, gives up the single. Now they're just going to have to beat you through the air. Siemens with the empty backfield, throws out to the right flat, and missed his intended receiver. Klassen in the backfield, stays in the block, now releases. Over the middle, complete, up at the 45-yard line. Now Hillis in motion to the right-hand side of the line. Play action. Siemens with the ball, rolling right, stringing it out under pressure, and with Corey Robinson coming at him again. Bringing the pressure up the middle, Siemens steps up, throws downfield, has a man, that is complete at the Dinos' 35-yard line.
Doing a good job of coming back to the football, and that's a really important thing as a receiver. You got your defender in behind you.
Again, the elusiveness of the quarterback and the veteran receiver combining for a first down. There's a handoff inside to Klassen. He's through, and he is going to walk in for a touchdown. 37-yard touchdown run for Colton Klassen, and the Huskies are back in it again.
Yeah, no one there to help pick it up.
Here's the replay. And again, looked like that might have been a read option, the way he stuffed the ball into Klassen, but Klassen just looked up and saw nothing but green. So he went to the right-hand side of the line, just found the seam. And just a pooch kick. That one's going to bounce at the 30, taken by one of the up men for the Dinos. 3:10 to go in the third quarter, 30-21 lead for the Dinos. Sinagra, play action, flips it out into the right flat, and this one is intercepted once again. Saskatchewan Huskies take it back inside the 40 to the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the Dinos' 36-yard line. Two backs into block for Siemens. He's looking down to the corner, down by the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. Mitch Hillis. So a quick strike off the turnover for the Saskatchewan Huskies, and we've got ourselves a ball game.
Getting the timing down, and we got ourselves a football game.
Yeah, they're going to go for the one-point convert. Just went for the one-pointer on that last one.
Your eye on the football.
And Leonard and Lorenz are down deep. And this time Stenger drives it deep. Dean Leonard is going to take down one at about the 8-yard line. Up the numbers towards the sidelines. Breaks a tackle. 30, 35, 40. Out of bounds by the Huskies bench. And they're going to... Josiah Joseph is... has the hard count. See if they can figure out what the Huskies are up to. And a quick pass, quick completion to the 50-yard line. Hand off to Antwi on the right-hand side of the line. Strings it out to the 50, puts his head down. Josiah Joseph, hand off to Jeshrud Antwi, and Antwi gets inside the 45-yard line. Second down, 7 to go on the 44-yard line. Joseph with time, steps up, has a man over the middle, complete. And I think that's Michael Klukas underneath. Coming down to the end of the third quarter, 14 seconds on the clock, about 10. As Joseph takes the snap, play action, he's going to run it himself, cuts it back in, down to the 25-yard line. Joseph with time, little pump over the middle, complete, down to the 20-yard line, carrying a defender with him. And that is Hunter Carl. And here we are at 30 to 28. Those two interceptions in the third quarter, costing Adam Sinagra his spot as Josiah Joseph takes over, play action, has a man in the flat, a flag down, hurtling into the end zone. Touchdown Dinos, but we'll see where those two flags are down right on the line of scrimmage. Lucas wide left, Carl in motion to the right. Josiah into the corner looking for Michael Klukas, in and out of his hands. Had it for a moment, but some great defense down low by Bowman Lewis, able to knock that ball out. Second down for the Dinos. Looking for some touchdown breathing room here. Antwi in motion out of the backfield. Now Joseph steps up, he's going to run, and he's going to be hauled down to the 10. The ball is out, and Saskatchewan recovers inside the 10-yard line. Third turnover by a Dinos quarterback in this second half. New life for Kyle Siemens and his crew. Siemens launching over the middle, has a man wide open downfield. That was Colton Klassen, and the ball was just out of his reach, or he was gone. Man front for the Dinos on 2nd and 10. Siemens with time over to the near side of the field, and this one's picked off by Adam Lorenz at the 30, 25, inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line, and Adam Lorenz locked in on what Kyle Siemens was doing when the Stampeders were running out of offensive linemen. Josiah Joseph going to run again, and that ball, boy, did you see the way he was carrying that ball? Getting into the lineup just recently. Hand off to Antwi on the right-hand side of the line. Breaks one tackle to the 5. Stiff arm, walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Dinos. That one was all Jesher and Antwi as he broke one tackle. Stiff-armed another Saskatchewan defender and took it all the way to the corner. And again, Antwi gets that stiff arm down. Was able to outrun the defenders into the end zone. At 67 yards through 3 quarters. Beautiful fall afternoon at McMahon Stadium. Good crowd here, homecoming. A lot of alumni on the campus. Down at the goal line for Lacombo. Lacombo up to the 10-yard line, trying to get the corner, stringing it out to the sideline, and he's going to step out of bounds at 12 minutes even on the clock this time around as DeFonte lines it up. And now, again, you got guys who just ran down the field. They got to run down the field again. Lacombo at the 5-yard line, cuts it inside up to the 15, the 20, straight up the middle to the 25-yard line, right in the middle of the field. 4-man front for the Dinos. Siemens with time, launching downfield, and again, just overthrows his man. Siemens with a new set of downs. Looks to his left, and a flag down in the backfield again, as he completes to Mitch Hillis down inside the 40-yard line. 9th penalty of the day for Saskatchewan. Siemens, a little bit of a dump, and that one is covered right away by Micah Tights. They tried to set up the screen. Dinos go with the 3-man front. Cyril Owanabe shows blitz, now backs off. Siemens with the pressure up the middle, steps up, able to hit his release man out of the backfield. This one's going nowhere. He'll get to the 35-yard line. A lot of kicks to the wide side of the field, and this is going to be another one. It's going to be a line drive end over end. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce, and Leonard just falls on it down at the 25-yard line. Starting at his 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Hand off to Jesher Antwi, left-hand side of the line. He gets tripped up after a gain of maybe 2. Snapped the ball with about 5 seconds to go that time. Completion out of the backfield to Antwi, and he gets out of bounds. So they're going to go for it. 3 seconds to go on the play clock. Hand off to Antwi, and he's got room off the right-hand side of the line. Takes it up to the 45-yard line. 10 from the 45-yard line. 8:10 to go. And another quick hitter out to the 50-yard line. That one is complete. Down inside, 8 minutes to go. Antwi remains in the backfield. And he's going to take the handoff and just pile right into the center of the line and get up to the... Joseph over the middle, complete again. The Dinos 37-28 with 6.5 minutes to go. Joseph with time, now releases it out of the backfield. Breaking a tackle down to the 45-yard line. They've got to be close to 10 penalties now on the night. 6 minutes to go. 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line. Hand off to Molnar. No, play action. And a one-handed almost catch and almost pick, and it is a tip and an interception for Saskatchewan. What a bizarre play that was. Josiah Joseph coming out of the backfield. His receiver got one hand on it. This one's not over yet. Okay. So Hunter Carl, it goes off a helmet and lands right in the hands. So yeah, Hunter Carl with the tip, the helmet, and the catch. Carl Siemens with Classen in the backfield. Steps back, pressure coming up the middle. He rolls around in the end zone, dumps it out of the backfield and in and out of the hands. Second down and 10. 5:20 to go as the clock continues to move. Three receivers stacked on the right-hand side of the field. Siemens looking there into traffic, and this one is knocked down in coverage. They'll make it 39-28, so an 11-point game. Stenger says no way, line drive kick. And that is going to bounce and roll into the hands of Leonard. Runs along the 50-yard line, looking to turn the corner, and does. 50, 45, 40, cuts it back inside, breaks the tackle, one man to beat, touchdown, Dinos.
That's tough for Saskatchewan with only 4:38 left in the fourth quarter. But they'll get the ball back here, and if they can put some together quick, it ain't over yet.
Again, a good punt for Stenger with the roll, but it was a line drive punt. DeFonte going to skip this one at the 15. Lacombo's going to pick it up inside his 10-yard line. Spins, he's got some room. Out to the 20-yard line where he gets swarmed. And off to the backfield to Classen, has a little bit of room, puts his head down. Splitting off to the right. Siemens looks back left, has Baker at the 40-yard line. He turns upfield. Siemens looking to the left, now back over the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Evan Kay with the four-man front. Siemens looks over to the sidelines. This one is complete. Yo, yuck, out of bounds at the 50-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go. Huskies working against that 44-28 score. Siemens with the empty backfield, fires to the right, has a man complete. Colton Classen out of the backfield, inside the 40-yard line, spins. But doing most of their damage through the air. Siemens, 1st and 10, has a man over by the sidelines, complete. And wrestled down to the ground is Kopczynski by 2nd and short. Hand off to Classen inside. Dino. Now they find themselves trailing badly with time running out. Siemens under pressure, and he is going to go down. Got rid of the ball at the last second, and a flag comes in. Clock will start on the snap at 1:53. Siemens with the empty backfield and time, steps up over the middle and overthrows his intended receiver, Baker. 3rd and 18, Saskatchewan has to get to the Dino 20 to keep this drive alive. Long ball down by the goal line, incomplete. In the game, fires the completion down to the 40-yard line. 1:19 to go. And a read option there. Look at this. Joseph spins away. He keeps the play alive. Joseph with Antwi in the eye. Trying to draw Saskatchewan offside. They did jump, but they got back. Now 5 seconds left on the play clock. Antwi into the line, strings it out. Looking to turn the corner at the 30-yard line and steps out of bounds at the 26. Play action, complete out of the backfield with a big hit. That's going to be 1st down and 10 on the 21 with 53 seconds to go. And a handoff inside. Dinos 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Joseph back to pass, launches it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dinos. Late signal by the official, but you can clearly see the feet in bounds.
The stats don't really define how this game went. It was a lot closer than it looks on the scoreboard. It was back and forth for quite a while, and it's just kind of pulled apart here at the end.
And Michael Klukas got in behind cover. And there's the moonshot kick. This one is going to go, and it bobbled at the 30-yard line. Dino had a chance to recover, but was unable to pull it. Looked like Lacombo was able to come up and recover the ball. Siemens under pressure, rolling to his left. Dino in pursuit. He's going to take off and get caught from behind at the 28-yard line. Flat, 7:30 start. Well, Saskatchewan is going to be taking on Regina. 24 seconds on the clock. Start on the snap. Handoff inside for Klaas, and he gets slammed to the ground after Siemens waiting for the clock to hit 0. And he takes the knee, and with that, the Dinos pull out a 51-28 victory over the Saskatchewan Huskies.